What's happening, everybody? Yours truly here, Xavier Smith, aka Mr. XL Smith, aka Coach X. You know the one. I've got many names, but one mission. I've been sent here to impact, inspire, and improve the lives of others on a daily basis. And today's no different. Today, in this episode, we're going to be talking to you, or I'm going to talk to you about store-bought versus homemade. We're going to get into that right here, right now. So you best stay tuned. All right, guys, what's happening? Welcome back. I'm Xavier Smith, and I want to thank you for spending a few moments with me. Today, I'm just going to get in front of the camera and do a little bit of storytelling, as my intention is to connect with you and deliver some information that hopefully will inspire you, because I'm going to share some of my personal journey when it comes to store-bought versus homemade. But let's do a little bit of ground clearing. And I want to make sure, if you are watching live and you can hear me and you can see me, just type in a number 1. Let me know that you're there. Let me know you are with me. If you show me some love, I promise you I will show it right back. So drop a comment, drop some thumbs up. Let me know you are here, you're with me. And then we'll get into this. And I have a little bonus for you as well, because I know it takes a little time we are just in a different landscape. This whole country, the world is living under a different landscape, and things are different. But that does not stop me from doing my mission, living my mission of impacting, inspiring, and improving the lives of others. So with that said, I wanted to share this little thing called 3 Things About Me. And then after I let that go, and after you see that, then we can get into my story. So are you ready? All right. Let me give you 3 things about me. So I'm going to share 3 things about me. They may be all true, they may not be true, or something in between. You get to decide. Post your comments below because I want to know. So 3 things about me. Number 1, I'm a grandfather and I have 15 grandkids. I also wear a hole in my sock when I'm on stage speaking as a reminder to keep me grounded. And I like chocolate-covered raisins, preferably the dark chocolate. I don't like the milk chocolate. 3 things about me. Okay, so there you have it. Now, I would love to get your feedback. Are all of those facts true, do you think? Is there one thing in there that's not true? Are there 2 things in there that are not true? I would love for you to post your comments below because I'd like to know. All right, so let's switch gears. Today, as promised, I told you the topic is store-bought versus homemade. And I want to share some pictures with you real quick, just to kind of set this scene up. My wife and I, who we've been married for quite some time now, we have decided about 8 years ago to take on the responsibility and care for her older sister, who came to this world mentally challenged. So chronologically, she's 71, but mentally comes in at around 3 years old. Her name is Lizzie. Let me show you a picture. There's Lizzie. This is a picture of us at church. She was actually sleeping, but she is well taken care of. All right. And here's another one of me, my wife actually, giving her some CBD. But that's Lizzie. All right. And like I said, she's about 3 years old, but she chronologically, she's about 71. For the last 8 years, we've been taking care of her. Now, let me set this up. When we decided to take care of her care, she was in hospice. All right. So she was on her last leg. Things were not looking good. And I'm happy to report that we call her Benjamin Button now, because she's so well taken care of and she is thriving. And we attribute that to the environment that we set up here, and because of she's got good company. So we do have grandkids, things of that nature. And I just like it's my role. That's what I do. I'm kind of like the heavy lifter and the driver, as she likes to call me sometimes. And that's our life. Now, flash forward to now, one of the reasons I believe is that she's, thriving so well is because my wife has taken her off of like 12 medications, and now she's down to like 2 or maybe 3. And besides that, I like doing things like making her fresh almond milk. Okay. So let me just show you. Here is a bowl of almonds that are soaking. I like to soak them overnight because when you do that, it makes it easier to digest. So I like to soak these almonds overnight. And so they're ready for blending. I have a Blendtec blender. No endorsements here. This just happens to be the blender that we use. And I pour a certain amount of water in there. I pour the almonds in there. And after it does its thing, we have fresh almond milk. I do strain the skin away from the almond, and we have fresh almond milk. This is done around here on a daily basis. Okay. We do that for myself. I make my wife some extremely delicious protein shakes. And I also, Lizzie has a bowl of cereal every morning. That's her routine. But there are times when store-bought comes into play. This is a very popular brand out there, and I'm just going to pop my glasses on because the fine print is so fine. But here's one of the reasons why I like doing things homemade, because I know what's going into the product. This product, this very popular brand, has almond milk, filtered water, cane sugar, calcium carbonate, sea salt, potassium citrate, sunflower lecithin, gellan gum, vitamin A, vitamin D, D alpha, and something I can't even pronounce. So, I mean, in an instance when we are on vacation, like we recently traveled to to Colorado for 4 days, and I didn't want the milk to spoil, the homemade milk. So we did get this to take its place. So that it does have its place. But if you were to ask me, I love doing homemade simply because I know the ingredients that are going into it. I can control it. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. So yeah, I just wanted to, like I said, hop in front of the camera and kind of give you a little bit of personal story as to why I like doing homemade versus store-bought. It might be easier. Yes, it's definitely convenient. But when you look at some of the products that they put in there to, kind of stabilize the shelf life, it makes you reevaluate if it's really worth it. And I happen to, I do most of my work from home or in the remote online space. So I had figured I had the time. I might as well put that into my habits. And it's worked out so quite well for all of us because we live a healthier lifestyle. And that's what I like doing, and it's part of my habit. And to give you a little bit more insight, when I was 29, I had a heart attack. So yes, I was living a life of mediocrity. And that's kind of how my mission was born. I wanted to find out how I got there, and more importantly, what I could do to get back, to reach and walk and crawl towards my whatever I can see in my head as my best version of myself, which in my book, it's called Excellence, spelled with an X. So that's kind of what my mission is all about. I'm here to make a positive impact in the world, inspire people to want for more, and hopefully, if they choose me, help them improve. Now let's check on some comments. I think I got one comment. All right, so Stephanie. Hello, Stephanie. I love making almond milk almost every day as well. I do not like store-bought, and I'm sure it has preservatives that I would rather not consume. Yes, so Stephanie, because you made a comment, you're going to get a Hercules for making a comment. I love that. So Stephanie, I think we are of like mind. I appreciate that comment. So yes, so Stephanie, she is proof positive that, you want to know and be sure that you understand what's going into your body. This is your temple. And after having my heart attack, that is what really kind of changed my direction, changed my paradigm. because I realized I could control my life by what I put into my body. So I went away from animal-based products to more plant-based products, and it is just awesome. Okay, so all right, says plus I add stuff to make it more to my palate. I use coconut water for liquid, not plain water. Beautiful. That's an awesome. We might have to do an encore presentation about that. And I add coconut meat as well. I add a pinch of salt, a dash of cinnamon, and some nutmeg. Now this, Stephanie, sounds like she is on point. Okay, so you're going to get another Hercules for doing that, because that is excellent. I like to spell it with an X. But yes, Stephanie, thank you so much for doing that. Let's see. She might even have some more things to say. I make my own vegetable dressing as well. Cool. That's what I'm talking about. I'm plant-based, gluten-free, sugar-free, so I prefer to make my own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie is on point. She kind of reminds me of my sister from another mister. But yes, I had to do some of my own learning from having the heart attack. And back then I used to think, why is this happening to me? Victim mindset. To now, I knew that it was happening for me, because now that incident has placed me right here where I need to be, right in front of you guys. So let me ask you, do you have any questions? Does what I said make sense? If so, I would love for you to join me. And let's go down this hole a little bit deeper. And I have a group that I belong to called Conscious Leadership Network. And if you reach out to me, I will point you in the direction of where you can get access to it. And we would love to have you there, because we're trying to make this world a better place. And why not do it with you? That is about all the time that I have. And Stephanie, thank you so much for dropping in your comments. I love that. I appreciate that. She says, so sorry about your heart attack. Glad you're better now. Yes. I thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I am better because I know better. And now I'm doing better. Like my friend Oprah, right? So yes, I would love to continue our conversation and just have some fun. I'm here to connect. I like to listen twice as much as I talk. Think about the way the human body is designed. 2 ears, 1 mouth, right? And I would love to see if I can be of service to you. And if not, I would love to introduce you to some of my other friends. They are superpowers in their own right. And I just want you to meet them. So there you have it, guys. I love. Thank you for the thumbs up there. And I appreciate that. We're going to be back on. We're here weekly. It's not just me. There's a ton of other people that are trying to raise the consciousness level and the vibration level of the world. So stay tuned. Check back very soon, very often, because we have more powerful human beings coming to the table. My name is Xavier Smith, aka Coach X, and I want to thank you for being here. Let me go back over here and sign off properly. Yeah, if you have any desires to connect with me, I'm always here. Just reach out to me, drop a comment, send me a DM. Otherwise, I want to introduce you to some friends of mine. Okay, I got to go. My train is leaving. Toot, toot. Oh, we got another comment. Maybe I don't leave. I listen more than I talk as well. I've been told I'm a great listener. It's something that I'm conscious about. Very good. I think we're going to get along famously. All right, guys. I think that's about all the time we have. Hey, there are many solutions out there. Some of them are pretty good. But the question you want to ask yourself is, why be mediocre when you can be excellent? Bye-bye.